Hey everyone, it's Mike here from the SEO Pub, and this is going to be a quick video. I'm just sharing with you instructions on how to use a Google Data Studio dashboard that I've been using for a while, and I'm going to share it down in the description. You'll be able to grab your own copy of it for free. All you have to do first to get a copy is click on these three dots and select the Make a Copy. Don't change any of the data sources, just leave them as they are, and hit Copy Report, and then you'll have your own copy of it. When you start using it, all you have to do is click on this drop down menu, and whatever Google account you're logged into, it'll show any Search Console accounts that you have access to under that Google account. So in this one, I just have one, just because I'm using this as a dummy account. So I'm just going to use the Google sample data that they have connected to it by default. And what this dashboard does is it pulls any questions that people are asking about your brand that from Search Console data. Let me show you what I mean by that. If you go into the chart here, I'll show you there's a filter set up, and it's a regex match filter. It's pulling any query that contains who, what, where, when, why, how, can, are, is, cannot, does, and will. If you wanted to add more, if there's additional questions, words that you want to add in there, feel free to. You can just edit this and hit the save button. What this does though is it's pulling all the queries with those words in them. And then on top of that, what you can do here is whatever the brand name is. So now this is Google sample data. So if I just select Google, but you would just type whatever the brand name is that you're working with, type it in here, and it'll pull all these questions with that brand name in it. So if you're working with Acme Chemicals, you would put Acme in here, or Acme Chemicals. Whatever the brand is that you're working with, you put that in here. It's by default, it's set to contains. You could do a regex match also. So if you have a brand that, for example, if you were working with a brand like ClickUp, a lot of people probably search for it, proper way as one word, but I bet there's a lot of people who also just out of habit, type it out as two words. So you could do a regex match to catch both of those. With something like that, you could also just maybe do click, and just sort through the unrelated queries. What this allows you to do though is to look at what type of questions people are asking about your brand. You'll see the landing page here, so you can make sure those questions are matching up with the right landing page. Or you may see questions here that your content isn't really answering appropriately, and you need to create new content, whether that's on an existing page or on a new page. But it'll pull all the data, all these questions that people are asking about your brand from your Search Console account. And that's all you have to do to get started with it. I would change the date. I'd probably go back like 12 months, 6 months at least, to get more data pulled in to the report. But it's something that I use a lot with companies that I work with, just to make sure that we're appropriately answering questions that people are asking about whatever service or product they offer. And we want to make sure when people are asking questions that people are ending up on their website with the correct answer, and not have to search somewhere else to find an answer that may or may not be true. So that's it for this video. Again, I will leave a link to this dashboard down in the description, and I'll catch everyone in the next one.